your destination wedding better?
Well, I think their hard work has been endless from start to finish. They've covered everything from A to Z, 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 100 million. But I think the most thing that they've done out here for everybody is safety. We've been to town, we've been out late nights, we've been out on the ocean in the dark. We had little kids with us, all the way from little tiny ones to medium-sized ones to even adults as kids.
Yep.
And we all came back safe every night, every morning.
Yeah.
So that to me is the biggest safety.
And for me, I couldn't have planned my wedding without them. Not only did you guys do an awesome job, but we made some really good friends too.
That's great. Thank you guys so much for having us out.
Love you.
Got to get away.
TravelGurus.ca.
Okay, and how did Travel Gurus make your experience better this week?
When my daughter got sick, Travel Gurus was there to help and support us, finding the doctor and answering any questions we had about our travel insurance.
Okay, thank you.
Well, of course, my most memorable moment was my first dance with my daughter, right?
What's your daughter?
Yeah. And I guess, and the other thing that I really appreciated about this here was how that your travel agency got everybody together before we even left. So we knew what was coming and like what was happening, what was going on. Everything here, if we had any questions on anything, you guys had the answers for it, organized it. You didn't have to worry about like what time the buses were coming, when they're going to come, and like what's going on. So all those things were well run and then well organized. I mean, I don't think I've been on a tour where they had a stag night and a stagette night, you know, like kind of thing like that. And I never, you know, and there's other weddings here, and I've talked to the people. They didn't have any of those out of
Resort.
Yeah, out of resort, you know, like type of activities. So you know, that was great, you know, and then Archie, you know, like how that he looked after you, you know, like the entire group down there. So it was really well. I thought that was perfect.
It was one of the moments.
Well, like the boat rides, you know, the city tour, all that stuff. I mean, you guys organized it all. We didn't have to go down and then try to figure out, you know, like when they were, you know.
You kept us all as a group, and it
Kept everybody together as a group and well organized, and then things were happening, you know,
and
under there.
we would come back, and we would get you to bring us back, even if we weren't going to a wedding.
You guys handle divorces?
Thank you guys so much.
What were some of your favorite moments this week?
I'd have to say mine was the getting ready in the room and all the chaos, and then watching my sister get married.
Yeah.
Mine was going into town, having a blast. Hyder made that happen. Travel Gurus.
Sharon?
Mine was my daughter's wedding, and Travel Gurus was always there whenever we needed them.
Awesome.
Excellent.
Oh, let me put the wedding in there too. The wedding.
So how did Travel Gurus make your experience better this week?
You guys were always around when we needed you, and you're an awesome group to travel with. Okay. Your teamwork.
Thank you so much again.
And how did Travel Gurus help with those experiences?
Well, like we don't have a lot of the electronic media as far as internet and whatever, and so we rely on outside groups to organize any trip we go on. So right from day one, without knowing you folks, you certainly made us feel at home, and to this point in time, and it's been 7 days, you haven't let us down yet. So everything that you were part of was well organized, and I guess the final, your final test, of course, will be our trip home. We're not there just yet. But that's where we're headed today. So.
Okay.
Oh, we'll miss this experience.
Yeah.
So no, you guys were awesome.
Good to hear.
And we know we could ask you any silly question or anything at all. We were very accessible.
Perfect. Okay, then your favorite moments this week.
The cruise. The cruise was phenomenal. And sitting on that beach, candlelit dinner, full moon rising over the mountain, priceless. That was probably my favorite.
Beautiful.
Over and above the wedding. I
Right.
thought the wedding was absolutely stunning. Everything went off beautifully.
Right.
How did Travel Gurus help? Good. Every day I turned around, there you guys were, you got any problems, you need this, you need that. Everything was basically taken care of.
Perfect.
So, yeah, total satisfaction.
Make your experience better this week.
I think seeing what you guys did for the wedding was not actually what you did for us, but what you did for Liz and Ron on their wedding day. You guys were right behind everything, you had everything laid out, you guys were on it.
Yeah, I think the whole week, especially the wedding day, everything was organized, and you guys were constantly asking us if we were okay, if we needed anything, and if there's anything you guys could do differently or better, but you guys did a great job.
Thanks, guys. Make your experience better this week.
Just getting the whole group together. I wouldn't have known who was with us if I didn't have you guys here to coordinate some more things.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. So what were some of your favorite moments this week?
Mine was definitely sea doing. We got to see the dolphins and turtles. It was the best way to see Mexico, I think. Catamaran, the wedding, everything really for me.
My favorite was how happy my wife was to come on a reasonably priced trip from Travel Gurus, and they really hooked us up with a great week.
Awesome.
It was awesome. Yeah, it was great.
So how did Travel Gurus make those experiences better this week?
It's just you guys are well organized and felt comfortable, and like we've known you forever. It was good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Same here, yeah. Just both Hyder and Danielle will do anything for you. You need them, you call their room, whatever, find them on the beach. They'll find you sometimes. If you need anything, can I help you? It's awesome.
It's awesome.
Can't beat it.
Thanks, guys. Okay, and how did Travel Gurus make your experience better this week?
We didn't have to organize very much. Everything was looked after. There was hardly any planning on our part. We were able to relax because everything was looked after.
As a wedding photographer, it was amazing because I would see some of the behind the scenes that you were doing. There wasn't anything that the bride and groom or maid of honor or groomsman needed that wasn't catered to. The wedding went together very well. So even here at the destination, travel gurus were there at the drop of a dime, helping anytime that help was needed. It was great.
Thank you. Travel Gurus make your experience better this week.
Very well organized, I thought.
Yeah, you guys were always around.
Yeah.
Hanging out with everybody, making sure everything was copacetic.
Perfect. Okay, thank you. With those experiences this week.
I think Travel Gurus definitely helped to coordinate, and it's kind of the glue that binds on the group. So we got to know each other, or a big group got to know each other a lot quicker because Travel Gurus helped to piece us together, whereas it normally would have taken almost a week or 2 weeks to get to know everybody. So, and knowledge with locals and getting us really good deals and then navigating us certainly helps.
Awesome. Okay, thank you.
And how has Travel Gurus made this week even better?
Just all their hard work, everything they've done behind the scenes. Everybody doesn't see, lining up the boat with Sunwing Tours and making sure everybody had a good time, making sure everybody was hydrated, and just making sure everybody was always doing something.
Great. Thank you so much, guys.
How has Travel Gurus made it easier for you?
Well, Hyder and Danielle are great. We've been working together this whole week, and basically it has been very smoothly with the wedding group. I mean, the wedding group itself is great. They have been very easygoing, very fun. It was great. So having Travel Group here, it was a different experience for me because we never had this before, but it was a very good one.
Perfect. Okay, thank you, Pilar.
Got to get away.